it's Michelle, and today we're going to be talking about requesting samples in galleries. Now, this is an integration between samples by Launchmetrics and galleries by Launchmetrics. So let's get started. So here we are on samples by Launchmetrics in the samples manager. And as you see, I've chosen my designer as well as their images attributed to each sample, which is great. Now I'm going to move into galleries and move into the library. So I'm going to actually import those samples within my library. I've actually done it already, but I can show you how it's done. So within the album, you would click the ... choose import samples, then choose the designer, the season, as well as the collection. Click OK, and that will start the import of samples. So as I said, I've already done this, and it will show up as an album called Samples with this little hanger, and you'll see all your images ready. Brilliant. So now I'm going to go into the showroom, and I'm going to pull up a showroom that I've been building, walk through the editor with you. So I have the showroom name, which I've called it Simple SS25. The header, I've taken the brand Simple. In user actions, I've decided to make it the users be able to download media as well as request samples, and I've highlighted the department where it's come from. In this case, it was Fashion GPS. Then I built my section, so I called it Samples, and I pulled in all the images that you'd be able to request from. Then within the hero, I've added a nice hero image as well as the title and content. And then I've added my press relations information. So click Apply. Now let's look at what this showroom looks like. So as a visitor, you could enter here and you'll be able to see the showroom. And what's great is that any image, you'll be able to download the image or add it to your samples request list. So I'm going to add it, and every time I click on this button, you'll see media added here. There you are in your little basket of sample requests. So I'm going to add these 3, and why not add this shirt as well as this hoodie. So now I have 5 samples requested. Now at any point I can delete some things. I'm going to delete this poncho. There you go. I have 4 samples requests. And once I'm happy with the samples, I can actually finally request them. So I click Request All Images. Now I give some information about my request. So when the expected delivery date should be, when should it be returned, where should the samples be sent. So I'm going to send them to Paris at this address. Brilliant. How they can reach me. So in this case, my name is Claire Test, and I'm a PR manager, let's say from Vogue. I'm going to add an email address, let's say, as well as a phone number. Perfect. Then I can add any more information about the occasion, so why I'm requesting these samples. This will help Simple, the brand, prioritize the request. So in this case, I'm going to choose for a photo shoot. I'll say the run-through date is on the Saturday, and it's for my publication. In this case, it's Vogue. It's all about minimalist clothing in SS25. Brilliant. So I can send my request. Now, the request will be sent, and for Simple, the brand, as they have samples, they'll be able to see that request within their request manager, as you see here, and they can edit that request to make it a reservation. So if you look here, I have exactly, it's right here. So I'm just going to click Edit the request. So I've chosen the dates and the address is right. It's all the information that I filled out back in galleries. Within the Simple company, I'm going to assign it to Michelle. I'm going to choose the dispatch. I'm going to send it by messenger in this case. And as you see, the editorial information has pulled in from galleries. I'm going to save that. Then within requested items, these are the 4 samples that, as you saw in galleries, I requested. So I would just scan the item if it was next to me, but in this case, I'm going to scan it. directly on my computer, so scan it through, and then brilliant. So I'm going to check it looks okay, available, perfect. Then go to review and convert. So it looks like my samples are all good to go. I'm going to convert. Brilliant. I'm going to convert it to a reservation. Choose the ship date. So the 26th is good for me. I can send an expected return reminder at any point. Brilliant. And then I'm going to convert the request. And now this request has become a reservation. So you can simply just print off the memo, the delivery memo, the invoice, the address label, as well as barcodes, and send this request, the samples request, on its way. And there you go. You can check it out in your sendouts. There you are, it's right here. And at any point, obviously, you can edit the reservation within samples. So that's how you request samples within galleries. Hope you've enjoyed this little video, and see you soon on galleries or samples. Launchmetrics is the leading brand performance cloud for fashion, luxury, and beauty companies. Together, we can plan, amplify, and measure each of your brand activities through a single unified platform. Know more at launchmetrics.com.